Good evening, board. Appreciate Dr. Cleveland inviting me to step in here and say a few words about athletics, something that's kind of near and dear to, I hope, all of us here in the room. But Dreams to Memories is our tagline in athletics. Those of you that are old enough recall an old TV show, Welcome Back, Kotter. John Travolta's introduction to all of us. And as they sang that song, Welcome Back, Kotter, the second line in there was, your dreams are your ticket out. And so we've kind of used dreams as part of our tagline for the last couple of years because all of our kids have dreams. I've sat through hundreds of interviews with district administration, Ms. Tisher, Ms. Smith, and others, in which we've talked about how kids all have dreams. And it's our job is to help as coaches and teachers to fulfill these dreams. And if we do the job right, those memories become great memories. So it's taking dreams to memories. And so that's kind of our tagline in athletics here in Springdale. Okay, our mission statement. Our mission statement is we want to, in the eyes of athletics, we want to develop the entire person, the body, mind, and spirit. We want to lift them up and prepare them for the next stage of life. Our vision statement is more about how you conduct yourselves, how you act. Our core values: lift, life, integrity, fun, and team. That's what we talk about with our coaches, how we can lift our kids up. People every once in a while say, what do y'all do in athletics? Who are you anyway? Well, this past year we had 184 teams, 7th through 12th grade. We had 211 coaches. Most of those coaches are teacher coaches. They're teaching physics, they're teaching chemistry, they're teaching PE, they're teaching something. There's a handful of coaches who volunteer their time and services to help our kids out. There's always 2 or 3 that might be student teachers, but this past year we had 211 coaches. In the 11 schools that have athletics, we had over 3,700 student athletes that wore a jersey of some sort, one of those 11 schools. In those 11 schools, there were 11,000 students grades 7 through 12. So when you kind of do the math, a third of our students in the school, in the buildings that have 7 through 12 athletics are wearing uniform. They're connecting with the team, they're connecting with the school, they're connecting with our community. And it's our hope that this year, now that we have COVID behind us, our numbers will get better. We like that number, but we want to improve that number as well. What do we do in athletics? Well, one of the things that our team will do is, this is next week's schedule for us. If you see things in yellow, that means it's a home event. And we're involved in that event in many capacities, many different ways. It's visiting with school administrators, it's visiting with SROs, the ticket people, EMS possibly. It's doing things socially online to let the public know, to promote and enhance the teams. But we'll have involvement in all those events there that turn up in yellow. Typically, in an average year, we'll have 800 events that we'll host. And we'll be hosting an event typically for about 170 days in a year, from August 1 and through past graduation. Look at the next couple sheets. September. So in a typical month, that is what we'll be doing in our evenings and sometimes on weekends. Dreams to Memories. Some great pictures of some great success stories that our kids have had this past year, whether it be individual, team, different competitions, conference championship, state competition, state championships, some really great stories of success that our kids have had. But we don't always measure success by the hardware that you might see. Success can be a coach who can take over a team, and when you watch them in maybe August, and you watch them play again in November, how much better they've gotten. They may not have won many games, but the kids stayed with them, the parents stayed with them, and they had success because they kept kids out. One of our great stories a few years ago, we had a team in the fall that went, I think, 1-9. They had 50 kids out in the team. The next year, they went 6-4 and had close to 70 kids out. So again, a coach who connected and engaged kids with the team. Dreams to memories. It's what we try to do. And in Springdale, we've been producing winners since 1910.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for your time.
Being here. Very good.